pretty impressive game the other night against them. And they have a Tampa team that lost in Buffalo tonight. Buffalo suddenly looks pretty good without Jack Eichel.
You know, I heard you say it before we came on the air when you were doing the sportscast, Bob, that the Penguins don't feel like they have to rush guys back. I think Mike Sullivan said it because you got 8 of your first 10 possible points, and that's a huge luxury item, not feeling like you're behind the 8 ball. It shouldn't be that surprising, though, that they've played this well. I think what is surprising about it is that they have gone about it in such a heavy scoring manner, right? When you think about Mike Sullivan without Crosby, without Malkin, no Letang, right? You think about a team that's going to button things up a little bit and play a more defensive style, right? Isn't that kind of what we all said?
Exactly.
Isn't that the whole hypothesis behind why maybe they didn't sell out on Mike Lang night because people expect offensive hockey? Well, they're scoring a ton of goals. I mean, that's the real surprising thing about this. Not so much that he's got them playing well, but that they look more high octane than they do when 87 and 71 and 58 are in the lineup.
Who would have thought Denton Heinen, Evan Rodriguez, and Drew O'Connor would be the top 3 scorers on the team right now? But that's who they are. And hey, give them credit. They're taking it. We have a call. Do we get it fixed? Are you telling me that, Steve? Okay, we'll try Diana before we go. Diana in Washington. How are you?
Hi, Bob. And hello to all. I wanted to find out your thoughts on why can't they let Mason Rudolph play for part of the game and Ben Roethlisberger play for?
Well, they're not going to do that. They're going to stick with Roethlisberger. But I know, Chris, if something happens in the second half of the season where they feel they got to do a change, if it happens, it's going to be a physical reason. Nothing beyond that. You?
I think they would have to go through a very protracted losing streak where Roethlisberger plays poorly for them to lift him for any reason other than a physical malady. But, I mean, if they get to a point where they're several games out of a playoff spot playing meaningless games, they'd be doing themselves a disservice not to see what Rudolph could do. By the way, a tweeter has pointed out that on the Manning cast tonight, apparently Tom Brady said he gave that fan a Bitcoin, which I am told is valued at $62,000, but cryptocurrency makes absolutely no sense to me. So take that for what it's worth, which might be $62,000 or might not.
And it's something I have no idea how to even spend it, but it is. If it's worth $62,000, he can do better than that. Give him 2 Bitcoins. We're out of time, and that's our 2-bit analysis of what's going on. Chris, we'll see you on Wednesday. Good night, everyone.